MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from East Rutherford. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry of the game. It's the rookie out of Missouri. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that makes it 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on 3rd down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. We'll have him gain about a handful there. It was Andre Sisco who hauled him down there.
humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They snap it to McCarthy. He connects downfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Sending a receiver left. Play action, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Juke the defender. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Has it in close. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. McCarthy to throw for it. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Don't jump, ready?
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Up.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down.
319. You got a community base. Why not? Hey, never mind. Monday. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Mayday. Extend. Right.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Angel.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here we go, son. 58, let's go.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Is fine Smith. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 now. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here we go. 222. 222. One strike. Tight.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Right. West right zip. Delta, Delta. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game in the first half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and he just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Move now to the running back. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Vikings with a 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
The give here on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
The throw is caught. Get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't fake drinks, bouncing to the groove.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58. Hey, can. Extend. Go.
Here's Fields to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58. Right.
Throwing from the gun here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Here we go. 319, get that. Hey, never mind, Monday. Right.
Fields on 3rd. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Medic. 319, get that. Right.
1st down throw for Fields. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Now Fields again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go. 319, get that. Easy. Right.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Fits it through the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. They are now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, get that. 11. Touch. Punch right. Leave. Right.
Another throw for Fields. Caught near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find it first.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Justin Jefferson.
So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Hey, Ken.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Escapes the pocket. Oh, nice adjustment to bring in that tip pass. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Hey, Ken. Hey, 551.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
On 1st down, they'll run. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Now, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Motioning left is their running back. On the move, headed right. To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a 4th gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
First down, Vikings.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets in, touchdown! The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green 19, just cut. Hey, can. Hey, can. Tonight.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No mas. Tonight.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Green 19, 11. Hey, never mind, Monday. Hey, we got it.
Here we go, 4th down, it's Fields. He finds him beyond the marker, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Trying to find his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Alpha. Green 19, gonna that. Chip square. Alpha. Right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Next. Hey, check on ball. Out, let's go.
To the air, third and long. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now the Jets keeping the offense on the field. They're going to go for two.
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
Angel. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
Off play action, it's Fields. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. Into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
37, Jets 20.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Off play action, it's McCarthy. That one connects. And this is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line, still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got it over the middle. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Working quickly here. They're headed up the middle. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings make it a 24-point ball game.
Jets 20. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Angel, 26. Hey,
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. 319, that's it. Hey, stand.
Trying again, following the set. Commencing on the slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the Firbs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set. Move 58, move 58, set. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Connects with his back, Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58, set. Extend. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, son. 319, that's it. Hey, Ken. Hey, never mind, Monday.
Now Fields again. That's Smith on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down.
Don't jump. Hey, Ken. 19 winning. Out. 11. Matter. Alpha.
Another throw for Fields. Try and push it deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. He has this down to the 14-yard line. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Fields throwing once more. This throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. With the INT.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They're going to pass it here. The left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And that's a nice chunk of yardage there. How about a 9-yard gain? It's going to be 2nd and 6. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. There he goes again. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Vikings keep running away with this. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Watch the bullet. Here we go, shot. 58, Delta. Easy. Up.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Running back sent in motion. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
19 right. Ready. 60 Eagle.
Motioning the tight end now.
70 ring.
Second down. McCarthy to pass. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a he said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. myself